Hello everyone, welcome to the Court of Madness. I am Queen Lunara, and today we're doing a royal recipes, but for once this one isn't a Skyrim recipe. We're doing Depression era recipes. Like I've said in older royal recipes, I am very intrigued and interested in what people did to get by in hard times, especially in times like the Great Depression that went on so long. And I was looking through this book the other day. I was knowing immediately that this was going to be royal recipes material. And I do plan on making some more out there stuff out of this book. But there's one that's really simple that I decided I'd just make for my breakfast this morning and do it. So it's called dropped eggs. And the recipe just calls for boiling water, salt, 2 eggs, and buttered toast. And you boil the eggs instead of like frying them in a frying pan. Boil water in a shallow pan. A frying pan is good. Lightly salt and drop the eggs one at a time, having previously broken them into a cup to see that they are fresh. Cook till the whites are just set, then lift from the water with a skimmer and place on a hot piece of buttered toast. Now, my thoughts with this is that I have heard of poached eggs, but that's the only way I've ever heard of cooking eggs in liquid, other than like making egg drop soup, which I guess could be a breakfast dish. But I think my thoughts are that it's to save on butter instead of like frying it in butter or oil, because those cooking fats would have been really expensive back in that day. So we're gonna make dropped eggs for breakfast. So this is our egg. This egg, you might have noticed it's not a store egg. It's not quite that super clean and nice. But this egg is super fresh because it actually came from Shade's dad. He has chickens. And yes, I do break eggs like that all the time. I find it helps me avoid getting shells into the rest of the egg. However, it does not always help me avoid getting egg goo on my hands. So now we prepare the toast the easy way, because this is not the Great Depression. I like my toast just a little bit more on the done side. If you would cooperate, please. There we go. And we've got our butter over here. Someday I'll do homemade bread on the channel. I promise you guys. Someday we will do homemade bread. And through the magic of editing, our toast is now done. Oh, it turned out a little... I tried to de-squish it, but it didn't work too well. Oh well, that's okay. Them's the breaks. So, I'll grab a little bit of butter here. I don't want to over-butter this because Great Depression, the idea is, not too much. I think it does need just a bit more. Okay. Maybe a teeny tiny bit over here. I'm sorry guys, I like my toast really buttered. So while we're waiting for the water to boil, I thought I would point out that I don't tend to eat eggs separated, I guess. I like to have the eggs beaten, either scrambled eggs or an omelet. I don't really like the white. So I'm thinking at some point I'm going to do this recipe again. I may or may not record it, but I'm going to do it with the egg beaten. But this time I'm just going to do exactly as the recipe says. I'm going to just drop the egg in like it says to do it. And who knows, maybe I'll like boiled egg white better than fried egg white. So here we have our water boiling. Here's our egg. I'm a little shy of this, but let's just see how it does. I can't even think of the last time I made a poached egg. My instinct is to like switch it around because I have made a poached egg before. And let's see. The recipe says cook until the whites are just set, then lift from the water with a skimmer and place on hot toast. So, I suppose I would call these whites set. We don't want to overdo them. Oh my goodness. Oh, no, that part of the white isn't set. So let's leave that in there just a bit longer. My concern into putting this directly on toast is that it's cooking in water, so it might be soggy. Why is that one part of the white not cooking? Come on. Come on, you. Cook all the way. It is very interesting to watch, though. Let me see if I can get a close-up of it for you guys. The way it moves. Okay, I think that should be enough. We will take it out now. Oh my gosh, it's hard to lift. Come on you. There we go. See, I had to dunk it back in order to get it to... Trying not to burn myself. I'm also holding it up, trying to drain off a bit of the excess water. Okay, here's our toast. Here is our egg. Didn't look too bad. Come on, you. Get on there. So here we are. I tried to get this over here as soon as possible, so as to not let the bread get too soggy. I actually don't mind this too much. If you like your egg, if you like your white real firm, this is not for you at all. This is like gelatinous. And there goes the mess. Maybe I should have cooked this a bit longer, but it's definitely good. Honestly, of all of the whole eggs unbeaten I've ever cooked, this one is the most delicious. Excuse me, guys. I think I'm going to need another piece of toast or something to mop all this up. Definitely not the cleanest breakfast in the world. Maybe I should have cooked it a little bit longer. But it's good. I'm probably going to make this again sometime. So, if you enjoyed this recipe, if you'd like to see something like it, boop that like button. If you really enjoyed it, boop the subscribe button so you can see more. Ring the bell if you're feeling frisky. And take care of yourselves. Take care of your loved ones. Goodbye.